In the draft, Vex ban, Lucian ban, sponsored by McDonald's. Oh my god. How fucking sick is that? Send it. Okay, Leona picked. Oh, putain! Yasuo insta-lock. Yasuo insta-lock, full topside for Kcorp.
It's the Yasuo Diana combo we saw a little bit of Worlds, right? It's incredibly strong, very powerful if you can get ahead, but if you fall behind, you can struggle.
Interesting. Why would you ban Ezreal? There's Rakan. So now it's Sivir, Jhin. Senna!
Okay.
Senna!
So Galio Senna bot lane is interesting. It's like 80% of Senna play on 12-1 is bot lane, is support, not AD carry.
Yeah, these team comps are pretty nuts. I think it's Armageddon topside for Koi. I think their bot lane is always strong, always useful no matter what. You can play for bot, you can leave bot on an island, you can always play through bot, you have strong 3-3 bot side. Like, Lee Sin has so many options this game. He has such a good mid laner. I think the best mid laners with Lee Sin are like Syndra, but TF is for sure up there.
Let's get onto the Rift. So support Senna from Rekkles, or non-farming Senna. Pantera will farm on the Galio. What are your expectations early game here, Cage? Are we like super seriously casting this, or are we like?
Yeah, let's try some super serious casting. Diana is really strong on this patch, really strong on this patch. She does a 300% damage with her passive to monsters now, and they're already going for a level 1 invade. Looks like moving to the bot side, just gonna ward his red, get some information where Lee Sin starts. I think both junglers probably want to play towards top. I mean, Lee Sin for sure. Diana has lots of options this game. I think Senna Galio is both bot lanes you can play for, but I feel like top side is where everyone needs to look.
Yeah, I think it's going to be quite difficult to shut down Senna Galio in lane, like to actually get on top of them unless you can consistently get the cleanse away from Rekkles. So expectations are both the junglers will want to play topside. 113 starting on his Razor Beaks here, and a ward on the red will spot out Coldo. How do you feel about lethal tempo generally? Because I remember when it was first announced, everyone was like, this is broken, it's going to be busted on all bruisers, it's going to be the strongest thing in the world. And it feels a lot more niche than I think it's really broken. Appeared to be. You think it's like, really broken?
Yeah, I think it's like when everyone takes Conquer, I think lethal tempo is taking that stride now. But it has less champs that it can go on. But when it's on things like Yasuo and Jinx and it's fully stacked, it's so unbelievably broken, I think.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, flash
in! Oh, Premier Sang! Cabo Shadow La La!
Cabo Shadow La La! First blood! Holy fuck! Flash W stops SLT's base and just kills him straight up. That should never really happen. I think SLT was probably shopping there. He has flash, he has ward jump Q. He saw the Renekton in full vision running through the wave. Coldo, he's a little bit behind in camps. I mean, we saw this in the last series they played. 113 was just power farming non-stop. And when he was playing things like Lee Sin, he was finding play after play after play, whereas Coldo was just kind of running around, down in camps, down in levels, down in CS, not really finding much. But they came back in the mid to late game. They always lost the early game. I don't know what the exact number is, but I'm going to guess in that best of 3 in Spain, I think Koi was probably down around 4 to 5k gold at 15 minutes, all 3 games. But then they just brought it back.
Yeah, of course that was before Carmine Kcorp had a lot of time to practice together. If I remember, they hadn't really scrimmed too much together at that point. And now, with another month and a half under their belt, maybe we'll see a more coordinated Carmine Kcorp in this series.
Yeah, also objective bounties now, so that's something to keep your eye on. Like, I think objective bounties are really powerful. The way the game used to work is you always trade when you're ahead. When I say trade when you're ahead, if you're ahead and you're forcing their top tier 1, giving up a bot tier 1 is not the end of the world, because if you can get their top tier 2 as well, or pressure and have more time towards the top side, then it's fine. But now trading evenly when ahead is terrible. Because obviously you're always losing out. So you need to be very careful around that. 15 to 20 minutes when you're trading tier 1s, trading tier 2s. It's always at a deficit.
Yeah, you can give up an extra 250 gold just from trading outer towers with your opponent, and that goes up as you get towards inner towers of 400 gold. A dragon can be 500 gold, and even though it's only 100 gold, 50 gold per person, you're just letting the enemy team back into the game. They get towards their item spikes that little bit quicker, and you don't manage to keep that big lead as the exhaust goes down. Great instantaneous cleanse there from Rafita. Finger on the trigger with that one.
Yeah, good cleanser.
Look at Caesar's pathing. He is pathing straight towards this lane. Now, he's not going to be there immediately, but there is a possibility he gets there in time. Hatrick's TPing towards the mid lane, though. SOT chunked underneath the tower.
Look at
see if 113 can enact this.
He's moving through the lane. Gonna go for the all-in trade here.
SOT trying to get the counter-strike. Flashes away from 113. And will be able to survive. Siaz on his way here. Seiken joining the fray as well from the mid lane. It looks like SLT and Ciaz will just have to back away.
Hatrix.
But with Destiny coming in, Hatrix is looking for Cabochard here, who still doesn't have the flash. SLT so low, Counter-Strike will keep him alive. Cabochard was able to slice and dice his way out of a tricky situation, and because of that, Rekkles and Hantera just pushed Rafita off this way.
Yeah, numbers. CS had to commit top to make sure that they defend the play, and then they tried to turn because they know they're losing out so much in bots. Rekkles and Hantera zoning Rafita away. I think 2 waves he lost already. This is going to be another wave he loses. 2 plates going towards them. Koldo's on the way. They have no TPs to do this. So this is just going to be a straight 2v2, but he has kick. Rekkles needs to be very careful.
Rafita flashes away. Sonic Wave connects, and Rekkles flashes over the wall, but Calder will chase him. And this should be a very dead center. Calder with enough energy to do whatever he wants. Rekkles down. First kill on the board for Koi.
Okay, so mid lane still in favor of Hatrix. He's had full perma push the entire game long. Up 20 CS. And now the last time Seiken and Hatrix played against each other in Spain, Seiken was getting a little bit stomped, I will say. I don't know if he was rusty, but Hatrix got a couple solo kills on him. There was a little bit of mid diff as Hatrix now making him play bot.
Oh, it's Rekkles, isn't it? Great cleanse from him, but with Ciaz coming in from the side, that is a wrecking crew if I've ever seen one. Ciaz D's nuts, my man. As Rekkles falls for the second time in the game.
Yeah, the thing is, we just spoke about it, right? Kcorp's bot has to give up. Hantera! Hey, Hantera!
I think that's all you can really say around that situation.
What
like,
the fuck?
He steps up into knowing there were 4 people in that quadrant on the map. That was
what the fuck?
Foolish.
Yeah, that was really disrespectful walking up. Their bot lane has to give up. When you're playing so hard to top and Cabochard is demolishing SLT, it's obvious 113 wants to play up there, take the top tower, and you're always going to kind of net positive, especially if you don't use Herald, because you can use it in mid later on or use it in bot later on, but your bot lane has to give up, right? This is always a winning play for Kcorp. If they're first to hit top tower, first to take some more plates than Koi, and their bot lane just backs off, runs towards mid, maybe just look for something else on the map, farm jungle camps, I don't know. But in the end, they stay. They thought they were safe in between towers, but TF ult comes in, and now they're going to lose Drake as well. I haven't seen any Senna recently. I don't even know what the build is, but it looks like he's building.
I think he's going
Eclipse.
I think it's Eclipse Senna, yeah. I've heard a few rumors about this, but it's really not seen that much play. Usually you go like Kraken Slayer, but I guess there's a huge amount of burst on
Herald?
his team, so he can just like supplement that. Herald, as you say, down towards the bottom lane. We'll get all 5 plates off that tower. SLT trying to get away from Cabochard, who will continue to chase him down. And SLT, having already used the counter-strike, cannot get away from the Cabo Chad in the top lane.
Cabo Chad, man. 2 solo bolos, 2 single dingles. Koi has 3 kills, but they have 2 assists on 3 of those kills. Look at Kcorp. They have 2 kills with no assists. This is pure 1v1 kingdom. Kcorp are really far ahead right now. 2k gold up. They took both side lane towers. Cabochard managed to get the full tower with 113 laning with him, just hitting the tower, and then 113 smartly saved Herald, ran bot, popped Herald when the enemy bot lane based, and then got that tower as well. So 2 side lane towers down for Kcorp really helps when both your sides push. If you look at the map now, Seiken can push bot, Cabochard can push top, and then even though you have less numbers mid, you will always get mid push on the next wave when your side lanes start to collapse. The only danger is if they overforce something or they look to make a play before you can collapse mid, as Seiken is going to give up, play a little bit safe, let his team do something else on the map.
Cabochard once again looking for SLT, but can't find him as of yet. And as you say, like, Seiken backing away is all that Kcorp need in this situation. Yes, you know, he loses a couple of CS, but it really doesn't matter too much. It allows the rest of the team to push forward. Solar Flare goes wide. Here comes the re-engage. Hantera pushes in, and we start to see the Wombo combo come to the fore, but with no Yasuo there was no last breath follow-up. Hatrix running down towards the bottom side of the river. Cabochard flashes in, and Cabochard gives the first kill of the game over to Seiken. There's the last breath. There's so much damage going out. Seiken with a double.
Holy Cabo, look at this guy, man!
Like it's nothing.
What the fuck? Holy shit, Capo Chad, this guy doesn't give a single fuck about your towers. He doesn't give a single fuck about your champions. This guy just walks up, flashes in, and tanks everything. He is literally solo carrying the game right now. SLT doesn't even match the TP to help his team out because he knows he can't do anything. Cabo Chad is here to take over. Can they kill Cabochard here? He's 1v3.
No, Kodo unable to hit the Sonic Wave, and Cabo dodges away.
He's making fun of them.
He is having a bit of a laugh with his opposition. The collapse comes in. Cabochard hungrily looking for Ciaz, who is taunted up. And even the Solar Flare won't save you now. Ciaz will actually be able to get towards the wall, but didn't have flash anyway. 113 with his first kill of the matchup.
Koi spam pinging bot tower. Can you imagine being Koi right now? Kcorp's ahead. The entire crowd is just full of French fans screaming their name.
Oh,
hat-tricks. Hat-tricks?
What the? Cabo! Okay, I mean, Cabo does not give a
what the fuck is this Renekton?
He's literally just standing in the middle of the entire team.
This guy goes 1 versus 4. Doesn't die.
And once again, looks like Koi might be a bit of a fish out of water here. CS goes in. It's a 2v1 on 2 sides of the map as Koldo tries to escape. Hits. Oh, he hit Baron and it kills CS. Rekkles didn't even have time to get an auto attack in. And it's Baron time for Kcorp.
Yeah, I think Pantera will be fine here. They're going to force up the Nash. Now, the last time they did this in Game 1 in Spain, they got absolutely wiped. They got absolutely aced and they lost the game. But this time around... Oh, Hat-Trick's flashing away from the Tornado. Doesn't want to get ulted. Can he steal it? Rafita, he's out of bullets. Maybe they can get a Drake. SLT's going to start it up, but Kcorp, they're not going to allow it.
And the issue is, right, if anyone from Kcorp gets there, the follow-up is just insane. Like, 113 gets in, Seiken follows up, Pantera follows up. You can do it from, like, 4 screens away. So Hat-Trick's just running away from this one. Obviously burnt Flash earlier on Cabo Shard. He doesn't want anyone to escape. He's taking no prisoners. Hat-Tricks will run to the wrong side of the rift. And Kcorp are hungrily searching in for him. Teleport will get him out. Shouldn't be able to get the stun off in time.
Okay.
He TP's straight into Seiken! Oh,
no, it's yes.
Oh, that wasn't... Sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was Hat-Tricks as well. It looked like it.
Yes. But SOC's going to get locked down here as well. Immobilized. Seiken dashes through him. There's another kill. It's all done, but the Nexus fallen.
It's a stomp. It's an absolute burger.
Wait, why are you stomping burgers?
Because it's a burger stomp.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I mean, have you just made it a thing? It's not actually a thing, is it?
I don't know. I've heard it for like the last 2 years. Just random people saying it, so it's engraved in my head.
Like, there's Goomba stomp. There's burger flip. No, there's no hay, Caedrel. Like, hay is for horses, and this game is as dead as a horse that has been broken its leg in the Grand National or something, you know? It's entirely done so. Kcorp just fucking it up.
Dude, what a stomp. What the fuck? They pick Set Olaf Galio into Vayne? I think... Oh my god, Kcorp's comp is crazy. I think Yone would have been a better pick. And lane is hard, but it at least gives you some decent scaling and some kill threat on Vayne. Or like some damage, you know? Like your whole comp is base damage, apart from Diana Senna, I guess. Like, Set... dude... This comp is fucking crazy, but dude, what the fuck is this comp, man? They're playing Set, Diana, Olaf versus Vayne. Victor. It's a 20-minute Nexus Explode, or it's a 20-minute FF. He's playing Ignite Olaf top, man. Ghost Set. God. Like, the game is over in 20 minutes, no matter what. If the Kcorp comp is up in gold and they can dive them, the game's won. If they can't get up in gold and dive them, it's just lost. Their level 1 is pretty strong.
It looks like it. In they go.
Here comes the Kcorp army. Can they cover this invade? They can't, I think. It's a Raptors fight. I mean, the Smite fight on Raptors can make Kcorp back off if Koldo gets it. Oh, he didn't get it. But he didn't smite either. The worst part about this is if the Xin Zhao smites and doesn't get it, then the game's over. So Diana gets Raptors, so I think he's going to do full topside clear into bot and just full clear again. That's what the Diana kind of wants to do. This matchup is really hard for Renekton, by the way. Like,
there's just nothing you can do, right? Like, you just get forced out over and over again, and even if you chip away at the Olaf, it's more attack speed and more damage.
You can't lane. Like, you can if you're good Olaf, like, you will make sure this Renekton can't play the game. He's gonna kill him, maybe. Oh. It's just a horror to watch. It's giving me flashbacks.
You can see Cabo, he even like just gives up minions. Doesn't farm them sometimes just so he can get more harass down onto SLT.
Yeah.
The wave it will build up a little bit, but SLT needs to be so careful letting on. Hat-Trick's flashing away. Seiken's going to get the face breaker back. And Hat-Trick's no flash, no life.
He might die.
Okay. Nah, he's fine, Caedrel. Come on, man. Stop being so over-enthusiastic for death.
Good flash by 113. Yeah, the problem is bot lane. Like, it's going to be hard for Galio to CS. I think Vayne kind of gets a free lane for the first couple levels, like level 1 to 4, level 1 to 5. She's pretty much fine. If jungle hovers bot as well, It's really hard to shut this Vayne down. Yeah, SLT is in a bit of a pickle right here because he needs to TP back, but of course you can't TP on the creep, so he's going to have to TP on the tower, and the wave is pushing into Cabo. His jungler's bot, he could flip it here. He has no vision top. 113 just based. I guess he wants a little bit more gold because basing on what he has right now doesn't give him much, but in the end he's going to have to back off.
But now Rekkles and Hantel are struggling a little bit in the bottom lane, as you said. Very difficult for the Galio to farm in that wave. I don't think it was in the best of spots for him. It looks like it's pushing in towards Koi. Siaz going for Rekkles here, who will burn the flash. Flash done, but 113's in the area. Wasn't the best move there as Rafita tries to flash away, but the chase is on. And Rafita will fall. Koldo a little bit too late to this party, and even though Rekkles got knocked up, he will be ignited, ticks down, goes down. But the chase is on. Seiken there, face breaker with the flash. Siaz nowhere to go, let's get the shield at the final possible moment.
113 is reading the map so perfectly. He knew the wave was pushing into Koi and his bot lane couldn't really walk up, so he just tried to match any kind of jungle presence. And the time that he arrives, Siaz goes in and flashes forwards. And the second he flashes forwards, he sees 113, knows he's made a mistake, and Seiken just completely ignores mid-wave and runs bot. Look at his items. Boots of Swiftness, first item. This guy's not here to lane. He's here to crack your fucking skulls open. Now, Kcorp's not... That's not game over, right? You're up 500-600 gold at minute 6. The enemy team comp has Vayne Victor. And you're playing Sett, Galio, Diana, Olaf. You need more, right? The Diana being ahead is great. Second stopwatch has come out. Diana kind of loses the effectiveness. There's no exhaust, luckily. But, yeah, there's not going to be much more damage coming out past 20 minutes. So they need to make sure they force more as 113 is hovering towards bot again. Now the wave's pushing into Kcorp. Koldo's going to find him. I think Koldo wins this 1v1.
Goes in onto 113. Rekkles getting forced away. Siaz going for an engage as well. And as you say, Koldo definitely wins the 1v1. And Terra stunned into the wall, has a moment to think about his oncoming demise as Rafita takes the kill. Yeah,
Diana being 3-0-0 is great, right? But look at his items. Full AP, no health, no real 1v1 skirmish power. When you're both level 5 against a red buff Xin Zhao with Iron Spike Whip, you don't actually have enough damage. You just have burst. You can't burst him down. Your full combo at level 5 will take him down 40% HP, right? So yeah, insta win for Xin Zhao. I think Diana is better on skirmishes, right? In straight 1v1, Xin Zhao should win, and he does win, gets a shutdown. That's great. And now they're up in gold. They're up almost 1k gold with a much better scaling comp. SLT has kind of weathered the storm. The level 1 to 2 looked really rough, and Cabo has some kind of freeze here, but as I say that, Koldo is going for the enemy red. Rekkles is around. They're gonna get it. And yeah, top's not as bad as we expected it to turn out. Mid's up in CS. AD carries up by 30 CS. This game is slowly falling out of Kcorp's hands. They need to get to level 6. They need a level 6 Diana, and they need to look to try to force something because you're playing this comp, you're losing Herald.
Koldo was able to pick up Rift Herald, Seiken on his way as well. Siaz waiting just around the bend as Rekkles now a little bit out of position, does still have the flash. There's the knockup. Here's the chase. Hat-trick's coming in. The death ray from Victor into the flash siphon power. The ignite is ticking on Rekkles, and he will fall in the back of the pit. But here is the Magnet Storm. Hat-trick's trying to trade on Seiken. Siaz goes down. Koi in a 3v2. The Haymaker will rip them to pieces. But look at the damage from SLT. A triple for Seiken. SLT tries to turn it around, but it's like a kill for the pugilist Seiken.
4v4 up towards the top side. Kcorp come out on top. I think Koi kind of gifted them a straight 4v4 for no reason. Koldo was just really out of position. He had the Herald buff. They didn't have to force that. Maybe they thought with Olaf TP being down, Olaf ult being down, that they could win it. But Seiken without ult cleans house. Yeah, Koi's trying to take this bot tier 1, I think, because if they take the bot tier 1, they unlock Dragon. No unleashed teleports yet. 1 minute 20 seconds, 1 minute 10 seconds on those, so SLT can't join the fight even though they have TP advantage. So Cabo Shroud's just dropping top, pushes it in and runs in, but there's the flash at Condemn.
A superb condemn there by Rekkles. You can see people trying to get away from it. 113 knocked into the wall, and he will fall. The ignite was ticking. Rafita takes the kill. Did I say Rekkles got the condemn when it was Rafita? Rekkles playing center.
Was that a flash? I heard a condemn and a flash at the same time. I don't know who the fuck flashed, but someone fucking flashed. But 113 died. This Vayne is getting really strong. They're going to get bot tier 1 here. They're going to get Dragon as well. This Vayne is getting so much resources. I'm very, very worried for Kcorp now. It's tick, tick, tick on the clock, and they're running out of time. Looks like they're going to be able to get the Herald. It's really hard for Koi to face check into Kcorp, but the question is, do they really need to? I think they can just afford to give this one up, unless SLT can get here in time.
SLT also has teleport if he wants to come in quickly.
Yeah, Kcorp's a bit split here. They need to be careful that they group up. Look at the flank from Seiken, though.
TP coming in. Seiken getting behind them with the Hex Tech Gates. The first time we've seen that used, and here comes the engage. Koi get one, Ciaz down. Hatrix chased away as well, and Suplex will take him home. A true Undertaker cosplay here from Seiken. Another double for him. And Muhammad Ali would be proud of the punches he's landing. Rafita forced away. SOT coming in from the backside.
Renekton.
The dominant proc, Renekton. Not as strong as he was in game one. He's out. A pair of alligator slippers for Cabochard as he takes down his opposing laner.
What are Koi doing? Just give it up, push out bot, push out top, make them lose tempo on lanes. You can't face check into Seth, Diana, Olaf, Galio. But they did it. They did it. And they all died. They just lost 4 kills and a Herald. They just gave Kcorp a breath of fresh air. Gore Drinker from Seiken, building towards Terex. We might have another fight here. Flash in.
Yeah, Rekkles going to get caught out here by Kodo. Knocked up as well. Hantera trying to do the damage from the side, but Kodo is already on the board. 1-1-3 getting chased out by Hatrix. It's a good fight for Koi. Cabochard and Seiken on their way. Hantera fought by Kodo off towards the top side. 1-1-3 will fall to SOT. Hantera will just miss the taunt as Kodo's able to work his way towards the top side of this fight. 2 for 2 so far. Seiken into gravity well. Stunned up by SOT. Kodo on the chase. Hantera unable to join this right now. But there's a suplex once again as Seiken pulls SOT back, but he can slice and dice his way back towards the minion wave. Seiken low, Hantera low. Tower about half HP as Kcorp try to defend and will manage to do it. Undertow misses there. Seiken, though. Oh, my God, man. He's throwing more than a boxer versus Logan Paul as Seiken walks straight into Hatrix. Seiken's looking for it. Seiken's looking for it.
He's going to use it again.
He's going to go through it now, but problem is he's kind of on the wrong side of this. Seiken come in, and Ciaz realizes he's there. There's the stun followed up.
Well,
Hero's entrance coming in, but Ciaz already taking out the kill. Rekkles getting chased out by Kodo, who does get the smite 1-3 down as well. The Dawning Shadow from Rekkles will snipe off Rafita. Hatrix going to be able to chase Hantera down towards the bottom side of this fight. The Dragon low, secured by SLT. Hantera will die. SLT trying to survive in the midst of the pit, but Cabochard
what the fuck
in the axis. Hatrix, you've got no mana.
The Krugs. He's so slow.
Carmine Kcorp.
Good night.
The blue wall.
Au revoir.
And Hatrix can only. Oh, he dodges again.
Au revoir.
No way. No way. Cabo survives. What a chat.
Holy fuck, Cabochard gives no fucks. This guy just flashes over the wall and chases him down. I don't know how Kcorp won that fight. I'm shocked that they won this fight. The set did nothing. SLT was buying time. Rekkles was out of the fight. He could only really ult to snipe out Rafita. Hatrix was fighting Hantera. Ciaz was flashing into a wall fighting Cabochard. SLT was left alone in the pit. I don't know what the fuck happened to Kodo. But Kcorp
keeps doing the same thing. He keeps trying to kill Rekkles and Hantera.
Kcorp just find ways to make it happen. They find the magic.
It's true.
We'll see if Koi can find the W, because Kcorp is fisting them with the L with this pick as Hantera looks for Rafita. Cabo.
Oh, Cabo's going to run straight up to Rafita. Dawning Shadow does go wide. Exhaust popped as well. Rafita's just trying to get the hell out of there, but there's no escape from the oncoming horde that is the Carmine Corp as they turn their eyes towards the Baron.
They're going to get Nash. How the fuck are they going to get Nash? They're actually... Cabochard just runs through bot river into mid and finds Rafita, who was hugging bot side. He had no prio on either side lane, I think. I had to see it again, but Cabo just collapses. Now it's a 3 versus 5 for Nash. How much gas do Kcorp have? They use Diana ult, they use Rekkles ult, they use Cabo's ult, but they still have Seiken for the turn. Flash ult available. Hatrix no sums. He has to be very careful.
Hantera gets the Everfrost route down. There's the second route going on to SLT, who will flash away. Baron resets, though.
Yeah, they're out of time. They need to back off. Hatrix looking for Seiken.
Oh, Hatrix going to get pulled back in by Seiken, who uses the Gold Drink to heal himself up. SOT rooted in place as well as Carmine Corp getting another kill on the board. Rafita back up, though, at the tier 1 in the mid lane, and Kcorp will decide against going for Baron once again.
These plays are good. Kcorp are finding fights, but they're not finding anything after the fight. They look for the Nash. They can't get it. They kill Hatrix. They invest Seiken's flash, which is such an important cooldown in fights, but they can't get it. They don't actually have the damage to do Baron. No one does damage on neutral objectives when it comes to Nash for Kcorp. If they had a Vayne, if they had an Azir, a Victor, things like this, they would melt it. But right now, they just can't. Their late game insurance is going to be Rekkles on this Senna. He has got 2 items right now, 3 technically, and will get stronger and stronger and stronger. But yeah, Koi are fine for now. They still have their mid tier 1. They still have their bot tier 1. Kcorp have a dragon and a top tier 1. That's all they found from 21 kills. Oh, here we go. Fight kicking off. Rekkles flashes away. Looks like the engage is going to come through onto 112, who also flashes away. Hatrix forces on Yaz. CS is on the side. He has flash engage, but it looks like he is going to go for it. Medic, I need you to take over.
No, you can do this. I believe in you as the TP comes in. And already the kill goes down onto 113. Camo shot there looking for the backline. Mephida's still alive. Hatrix still alive. And this is awful for Kcorp. They butted their heads into the blue wall and they were found wanting as Kcorp lapped them up in the river. 2 quick kills over to Koi as Kcorp are forced to run away. This should be Baron. Rekkles unable to really do too much about this, and Koi found the fight that they were looking for.
Yeah, Kcorp is really running out of gas. I think that's it. Now they have Baron. Now they have a big gold lead. Now they can start cleaning up this mid-tier 1 and playing for side lane towers. The Vayne is sitting on 3 items. Has flash up. 2 levels up on Rekkles. I really think that's it for Kcorp. That was the last fight. If they could get this fight, get Nash, and then maybe find some more objectives, then they had some late game insurance on the 3rd dragon, forcing a soul fight. But now I think all the cards are in Koi's hands. This victory is going to melt. Level 16, 4 items. He is going to melt if he can get his combo of SLT.
There's the Dominus. He's looking for Rekkles. Goes in, goes out, shakes it all about as Cabochard pops the ultimate.
Oh, this is a big flank.
This is a big flank. Oh my god. That is disgusting as 113 gets on the back line, but they just don't have the damage.
Nope.
The engage was gorgeous, but everything after that was, well, a lot of shit to say the least. TP's coming in from SOT as Koi looked to close out the game.
Oh my god, imagine 113 had a Yasuo on his team there who could just get a nice ult as well as follow-up. There really was no follow-up whatsoever. It was magical. There was a hard stopper for a second there. The second Hatrix got his combo off. All of Kcorp just fell. 5-for-0 fight, as good as it looked. Perfection as it may be for Kcorp, Koi just dismantled them. And it's gonna be a 1-1 series. Absolute banger. Alright, game 3. All or nothing. Pride, walking home with your head held high or your head held low. Ooh, Seiken, big trade. Has a biscuit for mana.
Okay, for the moment, as you say, yeah. Seiken does have that biscuit for
mana.
mana.
Flash Q. Ooh la la! Ooh la la! Ooh la la! Ooh la la!
The fuck? Look at him! Look at how casual he is. Takes a sip of his water, forgets that the lid's on, then realizes he has the back, and then puts the water back in his mouth. That guy's not nerve cool.
What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened?
Oh wait, Vedi, I need to add Vedi to the call apparently. 1 second.
I pinged you like 10 minutes ago.
I'm casting serious games of League of Legends. You can't expect me to react immediately, okay?
Wait, Vedi's here.
Yep.
Wait, I don't even have to cast anymore. Take it away.
I mean, I was just going to explain the Vex play because Caedrel's clearly never seen Vex in his life.
No, I have. He flash shielded. 1 bang.
No, but it was cleverer than that because she buffered her Q before the flash, which means that she also procced the electrocute. So she did Q, W into auto to get electrocute plus the tower shot hit. Got the execute.
I heckin' love
really
Vex.
Insane. I heckin' love Rekkles.
You heckin' love Rekkles?
Yeah, man. He's my favorite character in Arcane.
Okay. Good one, Betty. Good one. No arcane characters in this game though. But there's the Giga Chad Ornn from the new League of Legends hit mobile game cinematic.
I'm surprised you didn't predict that because I'm pretty sure Medic got that prediction.
Yep.
And I also got that prediction.
Tank Ornn, all that dog shit was probably the best.
That dog shit, I see you. This really has become a professional cast.
Oh, 113. Everybody get across the wall. Hantail will follow him as they all escape.
Okay.
This is high-tier casting, Betty, okay? We were talking about the sussy for a while.
Nice W, but the wait from Siaz waits with Leona Q for Ornn W to fall off as he eats him clean.
Right now, there are no major objectives to play for, so we're kind of looking towards attacking the side lanes. You can see 113 hovering around the top side of the map. Are they actually going to die?
Oh,
she's immune!
No, she's not. She hasn't got a booster, Betty. She has not got her booster yet.
No, she hasn't. But she certainly looks boosted, am I right? Keck W!
This guy is infinitely better than I knew of us will I ever be. Yeah, so
really good play up towards the top side, and it secures themselves the first tower of the game. Really
you
good
guys
from
are such
Kcorp,
emote
closing the goal
farmers.
gap just a little bit. So you said that typically trading trades across the map need to be more careful now because of the objective bounties.
Yeah.
But objective bounties don't turn on until 15 minutes.
He did say 15 minutes, buddy.
No, he didn't. He said
no, he did.
when you trade the first tower.
I did say when they come in.
He said 15 minutes, buddy. I'm not backing you up.
Oh, putain!
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Je ne sais pas!
Holy fuck, huge play.
Je crois que c'est peut très bien pour toi!
Huge rise ult. That's a double kill, double burgers, and they should be able to get mid-tier 1 from that as well. Cabochard has ult up soon. Rafita, can he clear the wave? I don't know if he can. They need to make sure they zone him away from the creeps, but looks like Viego's going to go to his camps. Rekkles looking for a pick onto SLT. I don't know if he wins the 1v1 though, because Gwen is immune. So Xayah is going for Essence Reaver. Crit build Xayah, no Airy, full on hit, you know, DPS Warlord in the backline. So we'll see if he can melt through Cabochard, who is going to be...
Okay, Mark, honest question. Do you think Vex falls off late game?
Yes.
So, like, because I've been... See, this is the thing. I'm not as convinced. Like, I understand that she's a burst mage, but I think just because she has her fear and the amount of damage that she does and the low cooldown on her Q, I don't think her late game is as weak as people think it is.
I think if you match it up to like Victor, Orianna, control mages, it's getting outscaled. Rise, yeah. I think maybe the statement is she doesn't fall off. She just never outscales any other mid laner, basically, right? Like traditional mid laners, every single one of them scales better than her. And maybe her scaling is not terrible, but like she's just weaker than everyone else, kind of. But she has her uses. I think.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I agree with that. And,
that's a big pick again. Hat-trick scored again.
That's a big pick.
The first game was a stomp. The second game was just tick-tock on the clock and the game was over. This feels pretty even for now. I think I favor Kcorp's comp overall in straight-up 5v5s. Their side lane pressure is not as great until Ryze gets around 3 to 4 items. But their straight 5v5 just feels a lot more straightforward than Koi's. When you're playing like Vex and Gwen, I feel like you have to find some kind of reset for Vex or dive onto someone with Lee Sin, Gwen. I mean, Xayah is always good front to back, but she's a little bit outranged just because of Ornn and Braum. She really can't do too much. So it's a bit tricky for them to find much.
Yep. I think they have to try and catch Casey, to be honest, if they just play the straight front to back. I mean, especially with Exhaust and Braum, Vex's life just becomes a lot harder.
Coldo? Bruh? It's a kick onto Cabo, I think, but he eat through it. Tank tier.
Wait, isn't Fimbulwinter the upgrade of it? Is he fully upgraded it?
What is the other one called?
Just the previous one is Winter's Approach, and then when you fully stack the tier, it's Fimbulwinter.
I don't know why, but I always call Archangel Seraphs no matter what item it is, and I always call Manamune Muramana no matter what item it is. So
I have an easy memory one for you, Caedrel. You see, so it's Manamune is the weaker one, but Muramana is the upgrade because you get
but I know the names.
A mana
on purpose.
You know what I'm saying? You get more mana.
Yeah, Vedi, I get it because you get more mana.
Clever.
Yeah, dude, that's
clever.
That's.
There's a name for those things, medic. You know what are the name of those things? You know what I'm talking about.
Items.
No, not that.
Ooh, SLT.
1-1-3 follows up as Saken takes the kill. And here's the call of the Forge God. Coldo able to escape a 1-1-3. Put onto the back line with the Realm Warp. Siaz next on the menu.
Bonanit.
Kcorp. They have ordered the McDonald's and now they are ready to eat up these kills.
Bonanit. Can Coldo find anything? No, he can't. That was a nice bit of damage from hat-tricks. But that's about it. That's going to be Dragon. 3 dragons, 4... Oh, Coldo! Stopwatch is balanced! Now they have to run because all of Kcorp's here. Cabochard's coming around the side. We might be in Sweden if Rekkles can find them.
I don't think we're in Sweden. I think we're well and truly in Paris. As Carmine Corp able to pick up all those kills. They will reset. And actually I saw a couple of pings on Baron, so maybe it's the rush towards Baron.
Bonani.
What are you trying to say?
What does Bonani mean?
Oh, you're trying to say Bon Nuit. Bon Nuit. You're trying to say Bon Nuit because Bon Nuit sounds like good year.
Oh shit, is that the new year? What the fuck? I thought it was good night. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bonani. No, what is it then?
No, Bonne année is like good year and Bonne nuit is good night.
Bonne nuit. Oh, okay.
Where?
You know, I respect you for trying, Mark.
Oh, they're gonna fight the Snatch. TP comes in from Vex, but they have no smite.
Wait, TP comes in from Vex? Hat-trick's in fucking base,
SLT.
What the fuck?
It's fine, we all make mistakes, medic.
SLT.
Casey, walk away with the Baron.
I have brain fog. It's fine.
Alright, so let's have a look back. Seiken ends up finding a pick onto SLT. He thinks he's fine because he does have his team hovering around the bot side of the map, but Casey collapses faster mainly because Hatrix is sitting in the bot side jungle, and Casey just leveraged their numbers advantage to find a favorable fight. Good run walk there as well.
Ooh, fight.
And Sarah's able to pick up the first kill as we look for more. Cabochard coming in from the side. CS splashes into him. Interruption pour Hatrix. And c'est pas bien pour Kcorp que mais Cabochard est front line. I'm just stalled with this right now as Cabochard gets a double knockup. And Terra chased away. Hatrix diving into the back line, but the stopwatch was getting for Seiken, which should be enough. The needle's hitting home. The boosters finding their mark. Another interruption. C'est more. C'est vrai.
What gone and bloody done it!
What
Koi
the fuck just happened?
found themselves an ace against Kcorp in France. The Spanish lads have gone and bloody done it.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa aquí? ¿Qué pasa aquí, hombre? ¿Qué haces? That's what they're saying. That's what Koi's saying. They aced them. I don't know how the fuck they aced them, but SLT just snipped through all of them.
Koi.
I actually think it was the Vex. I'm just gonna like Hatrix did so much damage. I feel like
So-
look, the immediate fear onto Rekkles, the one shot into like that was so massive from Hatrix. And then look again, he gets the ulti up, and of course it's the trade of AD carries.
Coldo,
but then
good
what
kick.
you're gonna see, the ultimate comes. Oh, that was a beautiful
Great kick
from
into
Coldo.
Hatrix, delivers the burger, and then it's a 3 versus 3, and Seiken is the only damage left. Cabochard engages and uses all his gas for CC
look
early
at that
on.
ult onto Seiken
But
as
look
well.
at SLT, look at SLT, look at SLT, look at SLT, just 3-man stack, just takes them all down.
Snip. 3-man fear as well. Hatrix and SLT coming up clutch. That was a very well played fight from Koi. 40 seconds, Mountain Drake. This is soul point for Kcorp. This could be one of the most pivotal points in the game. We've seen intense team fights from both sides. Both the French and the Spanish have been going neck and neck throughout this series. It has been an intense series so far, and it will all come down to this. We talked earlier about the team fighting from Kcorp. It is strong when played in the front to back, but if Koi can find an opportunity into the backline, if they can shut down Rekkles as they have previously done, then the chances
Ooh,
of
they're
winning
just gonna go
are
mid.
very
Hey,
real.
as a wise man once said, just run it down. Just run it down. You have no mana. Just run it down. They're gonna go for tier 2 or they're gonna get a tier 3. They're giving up the Drake. Hey, yo, the base.
They've left Rafita. They've left
base.
Rafita to do it solo. Everything is falling apart right now for Koi.
Okay, so
The
Coldo and
base.
Rafita will get it. Rafita's going to reset. Coldo's looking for a flank position. The Nexus, the inhibitor tower did fall, but the inhibitor remains standing for the moment. Stored, strong in the mid lane there for Koi. They didn't lose so much that the super minions will push in.
A very well-known analyst taught me something important.
Yeah.
In order to win, one must lose in the current meta. Perhaps that is
I'm
the
pretty sure
strategy
Confucius said that.
implemented. I don't think that's I think no. Because
But
of
neither
the
team has
bounties.
objective bounties.
Now, I have
So that
no
doesn't
idea
apply.
how bounties work, so
Oh,
I'm just
Sakin.
having a guess.
Flash away.
Flash. I don't think that ult was going to hit him, by the way, but fair enough. He wasn't sure what hitboxes were like, and I can't blame him.
Okay,
Okay,
Huntera,
more
Realm Warp coming in, Realm Warp coming in,
Hatrix
Hatrix,
caught
no
out.
flash.
Stopwatch comes in. Zenithate coming out as well with the solar flare used, but Hatrix is already dead before
He's
the
dead.
fight.
He's dead.
Really
He's dead.
begins. There's
He's
two.
dead.
Kcorp collapse, get 2 kills as Hatrix and CS fall.
What
Once
now, though?
again.
What now? Can they end? They have a wave coming, but it's far.
You're the analyst. Tell me.
I don't know
mid
if they can end.
Is open. Mid is
Coldo-
open.
Coldo's gonna catch
5
the wave.
players
Coldo's gonna
strong.
catch
He's
the
going to go for the
wave.
wave. He's
They
going to go for the
cannot
No, he's
end.
going to go for the wolves. What's he doing? The wave.
They both start with W. Maybe he got confused.
The wave. SLT's going to get bot tier 2. He's going to have to
No,
base
they're
that
fine.
to
They're
this.
fine. It's
Maybe
too
he
slow.
TPs
There's no way.
behind.
I don't think they can.
Maybe he
I don't think
TPs.
they
No, he
can.
TPs there. They're going to go for it. They're going to go for it. Ornn can tank. Tristana can take towers.
Oh, Lee isn't here.
Backs against the wall. And that's all that happened.
Yeah. They just got a TP out. Yeah, I didn't think they could end there. Especially with the problem that they have is that the spawns are just about to come up. If they overcommit to this play and it doesn't work out, Baron is then on the cards. If they then try to retreat to reset back on the map, Koi have just spent all their money, half full health, and they can then threaten the Baron. So it's best for them to back off, gain some control around the objective. And now look, the TP's coming through.
TP behind from Hatrix. He TP top, but he's really far. Koi need to wait. They need to buy some time. Here comes the Vex.
Hatrix in another dimension to the rest of his team right now. but Cabochard may be caught out. Rekkles diving in. Look at the damage on the Rekkles. Rekkles almost dies, survives, but SOT is having none of that. He takes him out. Oda with the kick. Seiken with the stopwatch, but all he's going to get is the silver medal in this fight. 1-1-3 trying to do what he can, but he just can't do enough. He's down, smites the Baron, but falls. Hatrick's still alive. Cabochard will slam him in the head and make sure he dies. But can they end? SOT, Rapita, and Siaz all still alive. They can't end, but they can get a tower and turn towards the Baron.
Yeah, they should just get this tier 2 maybe and then look towards Nash. They can 2-man Nash with the Xayah Leona. I think SLT can just focus down a couple towers here. Maybe he can get a tier 3 as well, but no, he's going to back off. Lots of super minions mid that Koi can catch. That's Baron. 2 minutes until the Mountain Dragon. That's going to be the next fight. They need to get this down quick. Base, push out mid, and start to contest this Mountain Soul for Kcorp. How are they losing these fights? The carries just split up way too far, and Hatrix somehow finds them. Oh, Hatrix.
Call of Forge God.
Yeah.
Help Hatrix. Doesn't have a flash as well. Hatrix going to get caught out as 1-1-3 looks for him. SLT's looking for the flank. There's the stopwatch from Hatrix. But look at the damage coming out from Rapita. He's just rattling through these shots as quickly as he can. Hatrix down, but SLT! Gwen is immune to everything as there's 2 quick kills over the Koi. Make it 3 as they get another. Rekkles and Seiken, and Rekkles jumps the wall. That's kind of fitting for his career as he tries to preserve his KDA at the end here. Seiken down as Koi pick up a 4-for-1 trade.
40 seconds. 40 seconds on Baron. SLT has the top push. Kcorp trying to group up and get some vision. Hatrix. If he sees Seiken on that ward, he could pop the ult, but 1-1-3 is going to cover it off. Contesting mid-wave. SLT's hiding in a bush. Looking to push top. Hatrix is caught.
Gets a good shield off, flashes away as well, and here comes the TP. Call of the Forge God going to be used across the fight here. Knocks away the backline, and Rafito and Hatrix are nowhere near this battle.
SLT,
Look how tanky SLT is. Call dives into the backline. Rekkles able to jump away before he gets knocked up. Hatrix low. Look at the damage from Seiken. 1-1-3 flashes forward against the order. 1-1-3. Cabochard low as well. Rafito pops the stopwatch, but this is it. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Kcorp. Allez, allez, allez les bleus. It's Kcorp. 1-1-3 away Koi. But SLT is doing everything he can to keep the Spanish hopeful, to keep them in the game. The wave. IAS and Chorizo. They're gobbling up these kills as quickly as they can. SLT chased away by Cabochard. SLT needs to survive here.
Flash over.
The realm warp going in. Kcorp looking for the win.
They have 2 creeps. Cabochard needs to find SLT. If he stops him, that's it. Is he going to see him? There he is.
We interrupt him.
It's it. Kcorp on their home turf will take down Koi.
That's it.
Strike back after space.
There it is. The whole stadium erupts. The Mona Lisa's shaking. It's bouncing up and down. The vibrations coming from 100 meters away in the Louvre.